Hello ladies, welcome back to my channel. Today I have the Hourglass Vanish Seamless Finish Foundation Stick to review for you. This I got with traded in my Ipsy points. I traded in 1,000 Ipsy points for it. It retails for $46 and it's where's that? I would say, you know, that is quite a bit to spend on a foundation. So, but if you love Hourglass, then, you know, that would make it worth going out and spending that, I suppose. It comes with, or I don't know if it comes with, but you can buy separately a brush to blend it in, and it is also $46 if I remember correctly. So since I didn't get that, I'm going to use my beauty blender. I have it in the color Warm Ivory, and so this always gets me. I keep thinking that this is like the cat. It's the stick. Okay, so here is what the color looks like. And so this is supposed to warm up with your skin tone, I believe is kind of the trick. But you just put like little dots, and I'm just gonna work in sections since I have the beauty blender. Oh darn it, I just remembered I forgot to put on my primer. I'm gonna do that. Let's get this rubbed in really quick though. We'll just like mix it in. I do that occasionally. Forget my primer, and I wanted to try the one that I got in my August Ipsy bag. The primer, moisturizer, and mask thingy. Yes, mask, moisturizer, and primer in one by This Works. And I was interested to try this out, so can't believe I forgot it. It has kind of a rosy smell to it. I like it. Okay. I have a mirror down here. It's I don't want to blind you guys. I found it and I was like super excited to try out a video for you guys since I had got me a good mirror, and I finally had a good excuse with my Hourglass. This stuff smells like roses. Oh my gosh, it reminds me of what's that, Tinkerbell. Do you remember that Tinkerbell makeup that we all got as little girls, that the makeup was actually fake but you got a perfume with it and it smelled like roses? Oh yeah, I loved that Tinkerbell perfume. Isn't that funny? It was probably like $1 or something. But that always, when I smell something like this with the really strong rose scent, it always reminds me of my childhood and Tinkerbell cologne, Tinkerbell perfume. It's good. So, mask, moisturizer, and primer in one. I still haven't looked up like why it's a mask and why you would want your mask included in your face, you know, under your makeup, but I will have to look that up eventually. Okay, so it did pretty good over here. This color is so this is buildable, so you can have like a sheer look, or you can have a more full coverage look, just depending on how much you apply. So that's probably too much on my nose, but my nose tends to be red. I tend to like more sheer coverage because I don't like to feel cakey. And a lot of times foundation makes me feel really cakey. I don't know if you guys can hear my fan, but if it's like really loud and bothering you, I'm sorry. I have no actual air conditioning in my office, so I set the fan up and let it blow in. This is really blending out well, and it is very sheer though. I don't know that it is covering up anything, but it looks good. I haven't used my beauty blender in so long that I'm like wondering if I forgot how to use it. Like, are you supposed to rub? I was thinking it's supposed to be more of a patting motion, but I'm just going to blend it in, rub it out anyway. So this was warm ivory, and it does seem to be very similar to my face color, my skin color. I was a little wondering about it because the videos that I had watched, everyone seemed to be coming out almost yellowy, and while I do think I have some yellow undertones, I didn't want to appear yellow. I'm gonna put some more over here just because we had to cover that up, or do our primer over top. I'm gonna make sure that I didn't like lose any of it. But this is very, very, very sheer. The good thing is it does not feel sticky like most foundations do. I think that you could really wear this without powder. Someone had said that in a video I watched, and I was like, no. I could never go with a foundation without powder, just because to me they feel really sticky, but this one does not. I have like some horrible under eye circles today, and I didn't bring my I can't even think today. I didn't bring my concealer in here. So I'm going to just see if I can use this and if that'll help a little bit. It helped a little. Okay, so overall, I do think I like this. It does look really great on camera, but my camera is not the absolute best camera for picking up details. It is really creamy. I think I kind of missed a spot there. It blends out awesomely. It does. I have some dryness here, and it has kind of caught that. But I mean, it's not bad. That happens to me a lot because I'm always dry here in this area. So overall, guys, I think I like it. Now, if you're on a budget, no, I don't recommend you go out and spend $46 for the stick foundation, because I know you can find, something in your price range that works just as good. I'm using I think it's a L'Oreal, the Puff, and I think that it's just as good. It's different, but coverage is just as good, and it's only, I think, $12 if I remember correctly. So I do like this, and if you do love Hourglass and just want it in your collection, I say go for it. It is great. I am going to set it anyway because I just prefer to do that, and I'm using my e.l.f. contour palette to do that. So I'm just going to do kind of an everyday basic makeup look for y'all today. Might as well go ahead and film a whole video for you, since I do have you here while I'm putting on the makeup. Okay, so I'm not used to doing my makeup in my office. I'm looking around for my stuff, like where did I put it? Where is it all at? Okay, so let me turn this upside down. So I used this color here for, nope, I did not. This color here, I'm looking at it upside down, to set with. And now I'm going to use the lighter color for my contour. And lately I don't really go all out when I'm contouring. I just like to do my cheekbones because I have a bit of a round face and it helps elongate me a little. And then I frame my face a little bit. I don't get too crazy with the contour. It shows up really dark on camera. Around the chin, forehead. Mostly just because I need a little color. I don't get out into the sun a whole lot, and when I do, I burn. I burnt last weekend. Let's see, I'm going to deepen this up just a touch with a darker color. And let's see if I can get my nose a little bit here. Okay, so here I do have a little tip for you on your nose. I believe it's Wayne Goss was the one that showed this. When you are contouring your nose, so you have your line, don't brush down, because then that's highlighting the wrong, or contouring the wrong areas. You want to actually brush up when you're blending it out. If you go down, then you are making shadows on the side of your nose, and that's just actually not the look that we're going for. So when you come up, it does make your nose a little skinnier looking there. I have like the widest nose, and when I found the contouring and that you could do this and it makes it skinnier looking, I was just like blown away. It was an awesome trick. Okay, so what am I looking for now? Blush. I usually do my eyes first, but I'm going to do those last today. So I'm going to use my Tarte Double Duty palette. In case you're wondering, it says, "May the starlight be your spotlight." I had to buy this just because the packaging was so gorgeous and beautiful, and I hadn't tried anything that was Tarte at that point. So I got the, this is the purple one, but it's the Sultry Star Power palette. There were two, and I don't remember what the other one was. It does have a mirror, but I'll try to show you guys without blinding you here. This blush on me is really dark, so if you're light skinned, you probably want to have a very light hand with this blush. I can't believe how awesomely I did that this time. I usually always go way too dark on this thing. Alrighty, good there. Let's go ahead and highlight since I'm doing the eyes last. Okay, I've been using this as my highlight brush lately instead of my little fan brush. But I'm going to go back into the e.l.f. palette and then take this lightest color here that's kind of shimmery. Oh wow, that pops on camera. This is not one of my most favorite highlights, but it is pretty. I just got the e.l.f. contour, I just got the e.l.f. highlighting palette, and I didn't want to bring all this stuff into the office, but I've been using it a lot lately, and it's really pretty and worth the money, And I hear it is a dupe for the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Palette. So, if you have been wanting to try that, then I would recommend the e.l.f. palette. It's $6, and you can find them on Ulta now, or I got mine at Walmart, and I will try and show that to you in an upcoming video. Okay, all done with the contour palette. And what else did I have in my Ipsy bag of goodies? I'm missing, oh, that's it. What was this? Oh, complexion booster. We'll try that next time. Since I did not bring in my primer either, I'm going to go ahead and add a little more of this mask primer stuff to my eyelids. Stuff is very light and creamy, and not what I'm used to on my eyelids, but I think it'll work for today. Just get all of this off my fingers here and rubbed in. It's very creamy. It feels almost like conditioner or something. That kind of a texture. Okay, so I'm going to use my Tarte Double Duty palette again for the eyes. This definitely doesn't really help with creasing. Usually the primer that I use keeps it from creasing, but it'll work. Alright, so I use a variety of brushes. Most, my collection is just here and there and random. But I did get these IT brushes from Ulta, and it was a 2-pack, and I don't remember the cost, but I don't think it was too much. And they're double-ended, and I usually use these on my eyes, as well as this Inspire, I-N-S-P-R, is that how I say it, or is it Inspire? And I use this a lot too lately. I got that in one of my Ipsy bags. Okay, so I have not figured out too many looks to do with this Tarte palette, but let's go with, what's this one called? Oops, Ladies Night. Seriously, I'm no good at keeping you guys from being blinded. Right here, Ladies Night for an all over transition type of a shade. I like to go almost to the brow bone, but not all the way up when I do my transition shades. And I also don't go all the way down to the lid. More kind of like in the crease and above the crease. Okay, and next, flip over to the crease side, other side, and I have no idea what color I want to use. Let's just go with the Twilight, right here in the middle. That's really dark. I'm going to try and blend that out a bit. I guess it's actually not that dark. It just looks like that when I look in the viewfinder. Go back in with the little Ladies Night. Soften that up a bit. It's just looking so dark on the viewfinder, and I don't know. That's a little bit better. Okay. I am definitely not an expert on eyes, ladies. But I just wanted to do you a little short tutorial here. That one turned out so much better. I don't know, my left side always just looks awesome. Bam! And then my right side is always like, meh. Yeah. We're good. Okay, and so I'm just going to finish off today with Glimmer, this one here, right in the center of my lid. I do love this color. I think I'll take it into the corner just a bit. A lot of times I will use my setting spray and make this color a little bit more bold, but I didn't bring it into the office, so I'll just make it do today. And go a little bit in the center there. Okay, so when I want to do just a regular day look, I just realized this video is hugely long, and I don't want to wear eyeliner, I will use the other side of my IT brush here with this angled brush, and I'm going to go into Sparks Fly right here, and I will do this for my eyeliner instead of an actual gel liner or anything like that. And it's actually a lot easier for me because I can sweep the brush along my lid and it smooths out, blends out a little bit better. And I just like to do that a lot when I don't want like a full-on glam look. Appearing a little dark on the left eye. I'm telling you, my left eye is always great. The right eye is always just there. She shows up. Okay, and I'm going to take the opposite end of this brush here and go back into Ladies Night, which was this second one down here that we applied as our transition shade. And I'm going to put that under my lower lash line here. And then I think I will go in with just a touch of the Sparks Fly that we just used. Tap that off just in the corner. I might have got too much just now. I think I did. I did. I forgot what I was doing and grabbed a little too much, but it's not bad. Just blend that up. Okay, so for fun, I thought we would try this LA Colors purple mascara that I bought from the Dollar Tree. It says it's volumizing mascara. This is what packaging looks like. I bought a blue one too, and I've tried it, but it was kind of a light blue. It really didn't show up unless you were standing really close to the person. So let's try this purple and see how it comes. That's what the tip looks like, in case you're curious. I'm not supposed to do that. I can't believe I just did that. Okay. Oh, yep. And we have it on the eye. Take your handy dandy little beauty blender and get that right off. We're works perfectly. I don't do that too often, but every now and then. It's not very purpley, guys. Let's do a little swatch on the hand here. What's purpley there? I wanted to make sure because it's just not coming out real purplish on my eyes. Of course, it might in the sun. It's not bad though. Especially when you want to do something different and be a little cute. I got a little on that eye too. Okay. And last thing, I'm not going to do my eyebrows today. I did not bring anything in here for those either. I'm trying to find my, there it is, my lip liner. It is, in case you're interested, is Wet n Wild in the color, I don't know. Oh, Willow. In the color Willow, number 712, I think I said. It's kind of a nudish pink. If any of you have sat through this entire hugely long video and you're still here, thank you. You have some patience. I did not know it would take this long. I assumed a simple little look would be the perfect thing and would just take 15-20 minutes, and we are at 27 minutes right now. So I do apologize. So I am using my Vivid Matte. I forget what color this is. I'll look in a second. I got this for free for review. And since I kept it in the office here, I never wear it. And thought it would be a perfect day to do that. The stick is a little odd. It's kind of shaped like just, I don't know, long. It doesn't really curve. So you kind of have to be skilled in your applying it. And it takes a little long to dry, but it's a pretty good lipstick. Nude Flesh is what it is called. And I think I'm done. Overall, I definitely love the Hourglass foundation. It is not cakey. It is not sticky. Well, of course I applied powder, but you know, not a whole lot. And coverage is just as good as anything else I've used. So my overall rating for the Hourglass Vanish Foundation stick is a 4 out of 5 pink purses. And the only reason I'm not giving it a 5 out of 5 is because I feel that it's a little much for the price. It's $46 is just a little much to spend on a foundation, even if it is a foundation stick. So 4 out of 5 pink purses.